turn the so-called Yahoo boys to experts in manufacturing and creation of chips that we intercept and
Yes. There's a whole team with our listeners all Nigeria.
Young people, they carry computer, they arrest themselves. I carry computer, you are and people are stealing public money and getting away with it. But they go to 8 billion and give them 80 billion, give them the small boys carrying laptop becomes criminal. What out of control? It must change.
Rehabilitate Boko Haram, jail Yahoo boys. P2B fires back with bold message to Nigeria. For years, Nigeria has lived with a strange and painful contradiction. We rehabilitate terrorists, but we jail young tech-savvy Nigerians and brand them criminals, without even asking why they turned to cybercrime in the first place. Today, P2B is reopening this controversial conversation, and it is shaking the table of national hypocrisy, failed leadership, misplaced morality, and a wasted generation of talent. In today's Nigeria, if you take up arms, bomb communities, destroy villages and displace families, you are tagged a repentant fighter, fed, clothed, and eventually reintegrated into society. But if you commit a cyber fraud, not with violence, but with a laptop, you can be jailed for 10 years or more, even though the society that condemns you did nothing to give you a chance at legal livelihood. This is the broken national psychology P2B is confronting. He is not defending fraud. He is defending wasted genius. The real question he is asking is simple. Why is Nigeria more comfortable reforming killers than reforming coders? Why is the country eager to give second chances to terrorists, but not to young digital natives who can be redirected into innovation? P2B's point, not defense, but re-engineering. His message is straightforward. Some Yahoo boys are geniuses who only need redirection. Give them mentorship, tech training, startup capital, and they will build companies, not commit crime. He is saying, stop attacking the symptom, fix the system. Cybercrime is not born from greed. It is born from economic trauma, hopelessness, and exclusion. A society that does not invest in its young will eventually be forced to police its young. Why his statement cuts so deep? Because Obi's statement exposes a moral contradiction. Nigeria forgives and protects the violent, but punishes the intelligent. Repentant terrorists are forgiven out of fear, but young cyber offenders are punished out of convenience. And to expose the hypocrisy further, President Tinubu once said,
turn the so-called Yahoo boys to experts in manufacturing and creation of chips that we intercept and
he would turn Yahoo boys into experts in manufacturing. Nobody dragged him. Nobody insulted him. Nobody questioned his morality. But when P2B repeated the exact same logic, suddenly, anger, morality, and outrage woke up from coma. As Rufai Hussaini said with empirical clarity, Nigeria is allergic to truth when it is spoken by the wrong person. So clearly, the problem is not the message. The problem is who said it. Let's fact check. Nigeria is expelling talent into cybercrime. Globally, tech talent is a gold mine. Indians dominate Silicon Valley. Kenyans dominate mobile money. Rwandans dominate drone innovations. Ghanaians lead in fintech policy. But in Nigeria, the next Elon Musk is hiding from EFCC. The next Mark Zuckerberg is coding underground. The next Jack Dorsey is in detention instead of incubation. This is why P2B says, redirect before you punish. Train before you condemn. Many so-called Yahoo boys are self-taught. No school, no mentor, no lab, yet they mastered digital marketing, penetration testing, persuasion architecture, UI/US flow manipulation, cross-border digital finance, email engineering system. They built these skills with zero electricity stability and no support system. If redirected into cybersecurity, fintech, AI, or digital forensic, Nigeria would export software, not scandal. But who failed who? Before asking why they are doing Yahoo, ask why does Nigeria give them nothing else to do? Before you blame the youths, blame the system that killed industries, erased opportunity, celebrates looters, rewards mediocrity. A nation that gives its young nothing but poverty cannot expect them to become saints. And here is the second punchline you requested. The part that Nigerians are afraid to say out loud. I don't support crime. Evil is evil any day. But when our leaders steal public wealth and launder the money abroad, and when Yahoo boys end up bringing that money back through cybercrime, are the Yahoo boys not, in a strange way, repatriating stolen capital? Politicians export wealth out of Nigeria. Cyber criminals pull wealth back in, though illegally. So if we must talk about morality, who is truly damaging the economy? The boy with a laptop or the politician with a budget? This is why hypocrisy is louder than logic in Nigeria. Now let us see what redirection actually means. Obi's proposal is national retooling, not pampering. Instead of prison, let's do tech rehabilitation. Instead of EFCC checks, let's do startup incubation. Instead of criminal label, let's do digital upscaling. Instead of public shame, let's do innovation hubs. Instead of sentencing, let's do economic conversion. This is not messy. It is national strategy. Other countries did this and won. Brazil turned slum hackers into security experts. Estonia redirected black hat hackers into national defense. Israel recruits tech-savvy youth into digital intelligence units. Only Nigeria believes that the best use of intelligence is imprisonment. If we fail to reform them, we risk increasing cybercrime, losing more global reputation, watching more talent perish, fighting a digital war we don't understand, but with redirection, startups instead of fraud, job creations instead of fugitives, cyber defense instead of cybercrime, innovation instead of incarceration. Obi is not merely asking, is Yahoo wrong? He is asking, does our current response produce any transformation? Nigeria cannot imprison its way into development, but it can redirect its way into innovation. Finally, if terrorists deserve rehabilitation, if militants deserve amnesty, if looters deserve pre-bargains, then young digital misfits deserve redirection, not erasure, because at the end of the day, the greatest crime in Nigeria is not cybercrime. It is the crime of wasting a generation's genius.